extinguished. So
Sure. Just blame it on that. Yeah.
Gabby, I'm so sorry. I should have asked. Are you cool to go live?
Oh yeah, it's fine.
Okay. You never know. Sometimes things are implied but we're back live. Welcome to the live.
I'm happy just to be in the background. I'm cool. We're just enjoying the whole experience in the day. It's really fun to watch this unfold and to see how this works. So we're all learning a lot.
I was about to say I'm learning so much, and mostly because the whole live stream, whatever. Wow, like it's a thing. Well, welcome back. And if you have any questions for us while we're kind of getting everything set up, like we're here for you. Like you have the writer and the director and the producing team and the editor. Like we're literally all here. Well, the editor seems
The editor
out just for just a moment, but
the editor's chair, which is like just as important as the editor.
I tried learning editing once and I quickly realized that I was not anywhere near competent enough to do that job, but I gained a super intense appreciation for how hard it is. Like you just don't know until you try to do it, like that thing that it.
Yep.
That's interesting.
Yeah, when he gets back, we should get at least like what is one essential tip for editing.
Oh, there he is. He returns.
Yeah, Levi, what is one essential tip for editing?
Man, that's a great idea. I think just being open to like not clinging too hard to your darlings. Like things will change. And I might have an idea that I think is fantastic, and then we share it with the team, and then we realize it doesn't quite work as well as everyone or as I might have thought. And being willing to kind of experiment and play around really opens the doors. Like we had several instances where we were, it turned out different than what we had originally envisioned when we started the project. And in all cases, always for the better. But you wouldn't know that unless you were willing to experiment and try stuff out and respond to feedback that you get from people. And I guess a bonus tip is that like, unless you have a few people say the same thing, it might not be worth changing for just like one person saying one piece of feedback, because art is entirely subjective, right? And so unless you kind of get a group of people agreeing on something, like that's really when you know that something is or is not working. When multiple people will say that.
Cool.
Good tips. And
Funny that both of those tips are tips that you learn pretty early in screenwriting too. Exactly that. You have to be willing to kill your darlings. If it's not right for the story, no matter how good it is, if it's even if it's a great moment, if it's not right for the story, it's got to go. And then the same thing is when you're learning to take notes, it's better to get a consensus than to just try and chase everybody's. You get 5 different opinions and you're trying to chase them all. It just ruins everything. It's about consensus building. If you hear the same note several times, then you have to think, okay, maybe there's something here that needs to change. So yeah, very interesting. That goes to editing too. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. It is interesting.
Also, Paul, I don't know if this ever came up in the conversation, but Levi, he's a novelist as well. He does quite a bit of writing as well.
Oh, cool. Well, yeah, then you know all about killing your darlings in writing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not published, and I'm working on the final chapter of my debut novel. So, I'm probably not as well learned as you are, but
no, gosh, no, yeah, you're probably so far past. So, what genre are you writing?
It's a family drama with a bit of time travel. So where a young man, his brother passes, and so he kind of has some guilt from that, and so he tries to rebuild the family that had fallen apart over the years through time travel. But it's not like sci-fi time travel. He's able to re-enter family photographs for an hour at a time per photograph. Yeah.
Cool idea.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, when you get to the point to share it, send it my way. I'd love to read it.
Absolutely will.
Or if I need to wait to buy it, I'll do that too.
You got it.
And Gabby, if I haven't said it before, I just adore your background. Is that it's a painting or a mural?
It's a tapestry from
Oh,
Hogwarts.
it's a tapestry.
Mhm.
Wow. Of
I have the
Hogwarts.
castle on my far wall too. So
Yes.
we're a big Hogwarts household. So the kids, when they during COVID, it became very big in our house because you got to keep them entertained. So we did the Hogwarts Christmas theme where I tried to make the floating candles from the ceiling. No, it didn't turn out well, but it was fun to try.
So
That
what
is
does
so
that
cool.
involve? How does one go about making a floating lantern candle thing?
Oh, I tried with because you can buy the candles on Amazon. So I tried wrapping fishing line and then hanging it from the ceiling, but we have popcorn ceiling, so they just kept falling off and hitting the ground or hitting people, which was a disaster with small children. So then I tried just cutting out white cardboard and then doing glitter paper for the tops of the candles, so at least the light would bounce off of it and kind of look like a candle. But we live in Hawaii where it is insanely windy. There are 2 seasons, basically hurricane season and rainy season. So then the wind would just constantly blow so hard it would knock them clear across the room. So good times.
How are you guys doing with all the fires?
We are okay. Thankfully, we are on Oahu in Honolulu. It was Maui that got it really bad. So we all felt the winds for that week, the trees were blowing sideways and stuff, but they just had the really, really sad, unfortunate luck of the fire caught. And with those winds as hard as they were, it's not surprising that it turned out that bad. It's really sad, but I can totally see from what we had, how it spread that fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad to hear you
So
guys are safe. It's always terrifying to hear that news and be like, oh, I know someone out there. Oh God.
Yeah, I got a lot of the 4 or 5 a.m. Are you okay? Text, the big angry calves. And I'm like, fine, it's a different island. People don't understand how many islands there are, that it's an archipelago. And it's they just think we're all in one big ball, basically.
Now, and 2 things before we continue. First off, Gabby, thank you so much for being one of our very generous contributors. Which am I at liberty to welcome you with your new title as well? Okay, I see a hold, please.
I apologize. The wind picked up and I couldn't hear anything. I had to put in my headset.
No, it's okay. Hi. No, I love it. I mean, as long as you're comfortable and give permission, I'm totally down. But I was saying welcome and thank you for being one of our contributors, but also am I allowed to introduce you with your new title?
Oh, sure. Yeah, that's fun. Yeah.
So Gabby is actually joining us as our newest associate producer.
Hey.
Yay.
Welcome to the team.
Right.
Which this is not the official Zoom, so you actually get a preview of talking with our pretty much above the line people. So since we are here, and Mrs. Doyle, since you are also one of our associate producers, if you have any questions while we're setting this up, feel free to just chime on in. I feel like this is very conversational. So as we're playing, if something occurs to you and you're like, oh, hey, I got a question for you, Ben, or I got a question for you, Paul. No questions for Garrett.
That's about mooring posts.
Oh, do you want me to finish that story, Paul? You seemed really interested.
I'm very locked on to the mooring post.
All right, so
And when you're finished with the story, I'm going to do the official intro just so that all the
Absolutely.
lives get the thing.
Perfect.
And go.
All right, so we needed a mooring post out in the water for this story. And I was thinking, oh my gosh, how am I going to do this? So I went to my friend, and he's an interesting guy. Ben, you know him, Danny. And I was like, so I'm like, I need a telephone pole or just something. He's like, oh, I got one of those. I'm like, what? and so I was like, all right, well, show it to me. And he's like, yeah, it's back here. And he had this telephone pole just laying on the side of his house, on the side. And he's like, let me grab my chainsaw. We'll cut it up. And so we did. We cut it up. And I'm like, all right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and buy one of those 5-gallon buckets from Home Depot. And we're going to fill it with concrete. And so we did. We bought a 5-gallon bucket from Home Depot. We stuck the telephone pole inside the bucket and we filled it with concrete so that it would stand upright. He and I then took some rope and we like wrapped rope around it to make it look official. And then we just spent the whole afternoon taking an axe and just like beating away at it to age it so that it looked like it had been, sitting in the water for who knows how long. Well, this thing weighed a lot. I don't know if you know how much a 5-gallon bucket worth of concrete weighs, but it's not light.
Plus a chunk of telephone posts.
Yeah, that too.
Almost as much as the pews for the church.
So basically what we're saying is every film I do has to have a piece of set deck that weighs a ton. Anyway, so we had this thing and it was such a bear to transport. It was so difficult. And it had to go from his house to my house to Mr. Dave's truck to the location. And then from the location, from the parking lot of the location, it had to go all the way down to the beach and then a good, I would say maybe a quarter to a half a mile from the parking lot to the actual water. And the only way for it to move across the sand was for it to be walked from the parking area to the water. And so we brought this thing out there and we were shooting and it was time for us to get the scenes with the mooring post. And we did not quite plan as well as we should have. And we couldn't get the thing to sit still. It just kept falling over. There were storms coming and the water was getting really rough and it just kept knocking this post over and it just would not work for us. We ended up having to wrap and we didn't get the stuff that we needed. So we ended up just leaving it and we couldn't do anything about it because we weren't bringing it back. It was such a mess. So we just left it there. And so me and my friend Danny, we made another one for a year later when we had gotten enough money to come back and finish shooting. And this time we planned a little bit better. We got the post out to the water. And what we did, we timed everything perfectly in that somebody had a couple PAs go out at low tide and dig a hole right at the edge of the water and bury it. And then when high tide came in, we would shoot and it worked perfectly. The post never moved. It looked perfect. It was brilliant. Loved it. But it was too heavy, so we didn't bring that one back either. So that's the story of the mooring post.
That's the mooring post story I've ever heard.
Probably it might not be the first. I don't know.
And the sanctuary version of that was with church pews that we picked up from some production company that
out in Simi Valley
that wasn't using them. And they were like, I don't know how long they were, like 16 feet, maybe, like long, like 20, something huge. And they were like solid pieces of wood.
It was oak.
And it was so, and Garrett and I, just the two of us, had to load these giant, there was probably like maybe 10 of them. We had to load them, just the two of us, onto this giant trailer. And then the art director and I had to like cut them to like different lengths when we finally got them back. But oh my gosh, that they were like, yeah.
And on top of that, we ended up leaving them I was then roommates with Levi, my editor, who was here, and they wouldn't fit in the garage. The garage was already full of everything else. So they just kind of sat outside the garage. And I said, it'd be funny if the HOA complains about this. Well, sure enough, two weeks later, we got a letter saying, please remove the church pews from in front of your garage.
Of all the things that you think they'd be like, you know what? I think you get a pass. But no, it's like, get those pews out of here. All right, I get it. But what? You know.
Probably have a picture somewhere. Let me find it.
Oh, I definitely do. I'm trying to
To
find
Instagram.
the mooring post video right now.
Well, while you're doing that, I'm going to finish this bite and get us started.
Absolutely.
All around. All around.
Oh, here it is.
And I'm so sorry about the interruption earlier. It was totally... Oh, what picture you got there? Garrett, you have to talk so the screen switches over to you.
Oh, this is the mooring post.
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
that's beautiful.
Thank you.
Nice.
Wow.
Well done. I totally believe that's a mooring post.
It's great.
Insane.
Give a quick shout out real quick.
Go for it.
Yes.
Kathy Cranford, Simply Scripts, was one of our most recent backers here. So I just wanted to say thank you,
Yay.
Kathy. Thank you to the folks that
Thank you.
Yay.
So, and then this is the. I'm sorry, Kate. This is the.
Oh, that nice.
Yeah, that was just the two of us.
Oh, Ben, play it again and say something because it skipped over you.
Oh goodness. Okay, here we go. One more time.
Well, this is up there. One of the strangest things I've ever done.
That's awesome.
Post that to Instagram right now.
This is us tearing them apart.
And over things, it's gotta be great.
They had like foam and fabric, and yeah, it was. I cut them all up, but that was a slow-mo video. But yeah, it was fun. But yeah.
Filmmaking.
Yeah.
You were so exhausted at the end of that day, and I was just like, you poor sod. Like, because you came all the way over to LA to work your ass off cutting these pews.
So that video I took of Garrett was probably like 2.5 hours after I arrived in LA from like I got there at like 6 a.m. and left at like midnight or something, and the time zones are all weird. Garrett picks me up. He's like, all right, we're gonna go pick up some church pews. And I was like, oh, okay. That's what that was.
Oh, well, speaking of pictures of trailers filled with things, there's also this one.
Whoa.
Which is
exciting.
That's all of the wood that encompassed the inside of the church. There was about I think I counted like 700 pieces of those. They originally were a fence, and I had to help the person who was getting rid of the fence tear the fence down and load them into my truck, nails and all. A lot of them had nails in them still, and one of them found its way into my foot. So that was part of that experience. Yes. I was.
This was the fire near the location.
Oh yeah.
And then this was Garrett on the last day, I think.
Why do I not remember that at all?
You're very loungy there, sir.
Loungy.
Might have been the second to last day, but yeah.
Yeah, I genuinely don't remember that picture being taken at all.
And back we have returned to those big moments are really the only things that kind of stick in your mind after everything is said and done. Admittedly, that was also 9 months ago, guys.
Yeah, it was.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's been after we had gotten the pews off the trailer and in front of Levi's garage.
I didn't know
Going,
that.
what do we have
Existed.
left?
What was that?
Oh man. I was captioning for Ben, but Ben is here. You tell us what was going. What would be the thought bubble of above your head on that image?
We haven't even started shooting yet. That's probably the thought bubble.
Oh, Lordy. Yeah. Yeah. This is why I have a high appreciation for anybody that like starts out in theater, because you understand the work that's involved to finally get to the performance. Whereas like with film, sometimes you think I just grab a camera and go, which is not entirely untrue. It's just sometimes there's also a lot of other things like building a set or destroying pews.
Yeah,
I mean, kudos to you, man.
I remember with the pews, it was funny because it was like, well, funny now, but I had to, it was like every 30 minutes or so, it would be like, do the pews. And then I had to hop off so I could call SAG and figure something out and then go back and then wait till SAG got back to me and then go with the payroll service. And like, it was just like, 1 second, I'm cutting these pews. They were like, what? But yeah, that was fun.
Oh my goodness, we have a full house. I'm so excited. Once Christian gets on, I'm gonna do the lives and the intro because we've already been live for like 20 minutes. So people are probably a little confused. If you guys decide to rename yourselves, I would just add maybe your title so people know what it is you did on the film. So like Paul, you can totally just keep it as Paul and then writer. If you do not know how to rename yourself, you should be able to, as part of your Zoom, just click participants, which will bring up all of the names. And then when you hover over your name, there's that little triple dot. One of the options is rename. But that's usually how I reference it. You don't have to do it that way. Christian, welcome. You see, we have so many people on today's game. It's going to be fun.
Sorry, sorry I was late.
Dude, no worries.
Yeah, it's a come and go as you please situation.
Very much so. But also, we're in the middle of Jackbox, so you're in the right time. Get it. All right. So we are going to get started here soon. I'm just going to do an IG live so that I can keep catch people up to where we are and what we're doing. All right. We are now live on IG Live. We're also live on YouTube and Twitch and LinkedIn. And I just don't know how much further this can go. Apparently live is a thing. So guys, welcome. My name is Kay Ross. I'm one of the producers on Sanctuary, the short film. And today is the very last day, nay, the last few hours of our Kickstarter campaign for the most epic short film proof of concept that I personally have ever produced. And I think a lot of our crew would agree. And the reason we're all here really is to try and assuage some part of the anxiety that comes with those final hours of a Kickstarter campaign by playing some games, doing a little telethon, so that we get to play games. In fact, you even have a chance to play games with us as a contributor, and of course, get the word out to help us meet our goal. And I know you're probably worried about, how much do we need? Y'all, I just want to let you know, we do not have to worry about the dollar amount. What we have to worry about today is getting to triple digits with the contributors. Currently, we are at 79, 80?
79.
79. So we just need 21 more contributors to get us to our final goal, because we have some very lovely, very generous contributors that have promised matching donations once we reach 100 contributors. So that's why we're here. Thank you guys for standing by. I love that some of you are even finding your way. If you're on Instagram right now and you want to join us on YouTube Live just to watch, you just need to search for Owl Echo Entertainment and you'll be able to find us. If you want to contribute, all you have to do is go to sanctuaryfilm.net. That will take you to our Kickstarter campaign. So you can watch us play, you can contribute and play along if you would like. At the very least, we would love for you to spread the word, because we are hours away from finishing this campaign. And we need 21 more contributors. Just 21. That's it. Gabby, I love this. You're on both. You're on your phone with me and you're also here. Garrett, you're also here. Thanks so much. I love that. You guys rock. Okay. So when you get a chance, help us out by going to sanctuaryfilm.net. Contribute. Even $1 helps, because we just need new contributors to get us to 100 contributors. And of course, spread the word as quickly as you can, because we only have a few hours left. In fact, 7.5 hours, guys. Clock is ticking. Without further ado, I'm gonna go play some Jackbox with our happy little crew. Bye, guys. See you on YouTube. or on Twitch, which is new to me. So, all right, let's get this party started. Christian, I love that you have a little avatar. Can you walk us through how you did that? Because Mrs. Stoyle, would you like to have an avatar as well, or you can bring up your face if you'd like? We love seeing faces.
No, you know what my face looks like on one of these things. So I think an avatar would be fine if I could figure out how to create one.
Yeah, Christian, walk us through it.
It's in the settings. So when it's in the backdrop avatar settings.
Video settings.
Yeah, it should be the background.
Mirror my video, touch up my appearance, adjust for low light.
Different. Yeah, I'm on background and effects. Is that correct?
Yes.
Avatars.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Turns out Christian's just an AI generated associate.
Has anybody ever actually met?
Maybe that's really who he is.
Yes, AI. Wow. Yeah.
No.
I think I'm going to stick with my background for now, just because I've spent so long trying to do the thing.
I'm confused.
Did you? Hold on.
I'm in settings.
All right. So video settings.
Right.
And you should have stuff on the right or the left that's like audio, share screen, team chat.
Yeah.
Cool. And then background and effects. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So click on background and effects.
Yes.
And it'll say virtual backgrounds. To the right of that says video.
Oh, yeah. I see. Yes.
Is right, video filters and then avatars.
Yeah.
Background. Okay.
And it has pre-done ones, but it does also say create new avatar. I was very tempted to be a kitty in a hoodie.
Yeah, there's some animal presets that are pretty cool.
I don't see any word that says avatar.
Oh, so video filters. There's nothing next to video filters that says avatars.
No, there's not.
It says virtual background. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, should say virtual background and then video filters, and then right next to that, I have it says beta.
Yeah, either beta or avatars or both.
Okay.
Mine doesn't have that option, so I'm not sure what that means.
Might be a paid subscription thing. I don't know.
Maybe.
You know how I feel about that.
I do. All
I
right.
don't have mine paid.
Say again.
I'm not. I don't pay for subscriptions. I should be able to.
Maybe it's just an update then.
Maybe.
I'd have to be like signed in type deal because you can join some meetings without being signed in.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, good point. Well, neither here nor there. I say we jump in and do the thing, so we have a good hour of play. Just a heads
Let's
up.
do that.
I'm probably going to stop at like 7:15, 7:30, which I know is the next block, but just to put it in your brain, so that I have time to shower before my dinner break, because I kind of worked through my lunch break. So just putting it out there. We'll figure out the logistics of it. All right.
I'll probably.
Are we ready?
Like 30-ish minutes, so I can
Yeah.
do 1 or 2 games, but
Okay.
Stupid work.
All right. I'm sharing screen now. Everybody can see the quiplash. Yes. Yes. Sweet. All right. Gotta bring up the thing. OPEC.
That sounds like some kind of government organization.
It does, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Having to do with the old style energy creation.
Gabby, we got 2 left. Do you know how to do it? Okay, so on your phone, bring up a browser. So like Safari or Firefox. I don't know why I can't hear you.
Me?
It's Gabby that I can't hear. I'm getting like an earful of the music of the. Oh, you got it.
There you go.
All right, Gabby, you're in. You're official. And I just want to make sure we've got everybody. Yes? We good? All right, Levi's still working. Okay.
Hey, welcome to Quiplash 3. And then there were laughs. I'm Schmitty's stunt double, Schmatty. I promise you can't tell the difference. Time for round 1. You'll rake in the points based on the percentage of people who dig your response. Got it? Great.
All right, so Gabby, on your phone is going to be a question, and you have to provide the answer. Provided I can reconnect. It's not. I can't. I can't read the top of it.
Put your phone horizontally. Sometimes that'll fix that.
Thank you, Ben.
There's seconds left. Use a safety quip if you have to. Okay, let's see them. Let's start with... Dogs are so gullible, they actually believe blank.
Oh.
Okay, make someone happy.
Man, this is harder when you have a bigger audience.
And here we have...
our last space session.
What's the perfect hide-and-seek hiding spot?
Behind the scenes.
Okay, choose your favorite.
Nah, it's amazing how they can find you when you're behind the scenes.
Wow, underground. Is Ben hinting at potentially a future project?
Next up, the nicest compliment you can give to a snake. Oh, I hate snakes.
Right?
All right, vote for the one you like best.
I like how we all lean towards Slytherin. Whoa!
Oh, wow.
I mean, you all were in the on the same wavelength.
Let's see the next one.
Yeah.
Gruesome. Instead of prickles, there's a cactus that protects itself with blank. And now it's time to vote for your favorite.
on, guys. You gotta vote. You gotta vote. Come on.
Voted.
Make it voting back.
Orifice was the better.
It said there was
in my opinion.
only one. I'm sorry.
All right,
Orifice
check
was
this out.
better in my opinion.
A group of tax attorneys is called
Even though I don't
blank.
know what that is.
All right, people, it's voting time. And next, the worst thing to say instead of I do at your wedding.
Oh no.
Oh.
And now pick your favorite.
Wow.
Okay, what's next? A sure sign you are currently dating a grizzly bear. All right, choose your favorite.
Huh? It was close. It was close.
Round one is done, but not forgotten. Let's check the scoreboard.
He thinks Paul's starting to get this. Oh, Garrett and then Paul. All right.
Here we go.
Close second with Christian.
Okay, round two is knocking on the door. Prompts are a little more challenging, so the points are doubled. Time's running out.
That
It's
one was
go time.
tricky. It's like you're supposed to get hard or something.
Let's get the party started with... You can tell a nature documentary is fake when blank. Okay, choose away.
Oh man.
And now, the name of the subreddit that only has one follower, r/blank.
Only one
Okay,
person.
everybody, pick
follow
your
me,
favorite
please.
quip.
Oh.
I just checked. That subreddit does not exist.
Fact check on the subreddit.
Next, a prank Abe Lincoln loved to play at the White House. Decisions, decisions. Choose your favorite.
Wow.
Thanks, guys.
Moving right along. An underwhelming political slogan from a centrist candidate. Now it gets real. Pick your favorite.
Go with so-so. Oh my god. Yeah, that's pretty good. I won't lie.
Next on the docket, family game night got deadly silent when Grandma suggested we play blank.
Oh no.
Time to pick the one you like best.
Sorry, Gary.
That's okay. You earned that one.
Garrett, you lost.
And next
so this
is-
article of clothing.
Everybody forgets that one Friends episode titled The One Where Blank. Okay, choose your favorite.
What now?
I'm just saying pivot.
Let's see how they handle an unexpected perk of being a magician's assistant. Okay, everybody, pick your favorite quip.
The answer that makes you think.
Was round 2 as good for you as it was for me? Let's find out.
Whoa!
Oh.
Get ready for
Gavin.
Quiplash.
I love that.
The end you've been quipping towards. You'll each get a prompt that needs 3 separate responses. One of you wasn't paying attention, but that's fine. And due to the fact that we have an odd number of players, you'll be going against me. How about that?
The second in a row for Carol.
Dead last, but playing.
Indeed.
time's running out. Let's proceed, shall we? My mom won't call it a butt. She calls it blank, blank, or blank. Here's the fun part. Pick your favorite quip.
Oh no. Oh no.
That sucks.
3 distracting things to yell as someone tries to hit a golf ball. All right,
Oh
vote
my
for the one
God.
you like best.
Got 2 don't miss in the middle. It's wild. Whoa.
Pull your car. That worked for me.
I felt like it was the subtle,
Three
like,
things your body does
building
when you
up and
meet
then just
the
like
love of
going
your
so
life.
over the top.
Nice.
All right, choose your favorite.
Oh, Van, you almost took that one.
Brilliant. That's close to brilliant right there.
The rhymes were real good.
The 3 things you need to do to be a good dog. Such a good dog.
Oh, damn.
Decisions, decisions. Choose your favorite.
Really. No question.
Wow, this is it. Show us the final score.
Nice.
I like how you have your own audience in-house to celebrate with you. That was
Dan,
great.
Are you the one who said something about the documentary about mermaids?
Yeah.
You realize there is a documentary about mermaids, right?
Yeah, there was one that I saw that was like it was a long time ago and I was convinced mermaids were real. And then like
This
years
one's
later,
recent, and there are a whole bunch of mermaids who are all part of a association because they do these shows at all the like water parks and so forth and so on. And they're all people with costumes, and they're
yeah,
a
no,
little
that one I've
different.
heard about. I've heard that one's really cool. This one was like actual, like not. Yeah, it was like CGI mermaid stuff. But that one I've actually watched. I've heard it's good.
People are on the edge are always more interesting, and they are on the edge.
Yeah, I was actually on set last week and someone was telling me about that. Definitely interesting. Do we want to do the drawing one?
Sure. Do you mind if I just check out what this is?
Yeah.
That's interesting. All right. Interesting. Oh, all right. So select.
We're at
Nope,
8
that is-
backers, by the way.
What?
20 more. Almost there.
All right. Champed up, yeah? This is how we got Ben to stay last time because he
That's right.
desperately needed to leave. And we are like, but if you leave, you can't choose the one you want to play.
We got like an extra 40 minutes out of him.
Yeah, this will be my my parting gift.
All right. So same thing. Your jackbox.tv, which I'll give you a code here shortly. Easy. LX. Which is not working. There we go. And anyone who is watching live, clearly you guys can join as well. Mrs. Doyle, would you like to join us? It's so
If
funny
you
to
thought I was
see.
bad at the last game, you cannot imagine how bad I am at drawing.
Fun.
Well, you can still vote if you want to stick around and vote. Is that okay?
How does that work?
So once we start, it'll have the same code up at the top, and it'll let you vote as an audience member when things come up.
Okay.
So stick around. Do we have everybody else? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Because Levi is also still on his call. Ben, hit it.
Welcome to the Scrollaceum. These talented trainers are about to face off to see who's the best at creating champion characters with unusual skills. Will the underdogs take down the heavy favorites? It's time to get champed up. In this first step, the trainers will be prompted to draw and name a particular type of champion character. They'll be equipped with 2 tools, a pen for drawing and a thick marker for coloring in. Once a character is drawn and named, it can be submitted. The timer's been set. Off we go.
Also, keep in mind we have young people watching, so keep it PG-13, yeah?
Another good reason for me to abstain.
20 seconds remain. Players need to name their character.
Ben and Garrett. Ben and Garrett.
That was close.
Oh, that was rough.
Trainers are now moving on
It
to
was rough.
creating a challenger.
Partly 'cause there's a
These
lag on my
characters will
phone for
be
some
the
reason.
underdogs because their creators will see who they're competing against, but not what the contest will be. So they must analyze their opponent's unique skill set to create what they hope is a worthy challenger. Let's see the drama unfold.
Oh my god.
Name those characters.
I just did. Rawr.
It's time for the main event. Here comes our first brave warrior. And in this corner, we've got... These two will battle to see who is the champion of true wisdom. Bam! Right in the face. Oh, that might do it.
Wow.
In this corner, we've got... We'll be facing off
Flying
against...
tiger.
We'll decide once and for all who is the champion of hide and seek.
So, supposed to say hiding in my hole.
Who will draw blood first? Some extra cash goes to the underdog.
Really good drawing, though.
It's an ollie ollie oxen spree. Now entering the ring. And opposing them will be... One of them will be crowned the champion of Instagram likes.
Oh.
Who wants it more? This has become a one-sided match.
I like how my character has a phone for a head and with the dial-up.
You can see why this trainer is so popular. Next up, it'll be...
I really didn't think that was going to work.
Versus... These two are facing off to see who is the champion of courage.
Did somebody plan
I
this?
don't believe what I'm seeing.
Well, remember the champion is built around what the first one is.
Right.
So,
Scales
which is
are
also why yours
beginning to
works,
tip.
because I had no idea what it was, what an auto clicker does.
Brave or stupid, you decide. Moving on, we've got versus. One of them will walk out as the champion of popularity.
Well, you're not wrong.
This is getting drawn out. This is getting interesting.
Oh man.
Oh, they're pulling away now. It's all downhill from here. Make way for versus.
Epic Mouse.
Only one of them can be the champion of cool. It's a close one. They got him on the ropes. That'll leave a mark. The fans are going wild. Here are the scores as we head in.
Jeez, Garrett.
Wow.
Kind of knocking us all off the board here. Oh, time to draw.
"20-second warning, name those characters."
Christian!
I am not good with names.
Right? I feel like that's the only strength anymore is like, if you can't get the drawing down, at least get the names. Oh, right. We have to draw a challenger.
Ah.
20-second warning. Name those characters. It's
My
the
character
second
actually looks
half,
better
which
before I
means
started
it's
trying to
time
color
for
it
the
in.
tag teams.
Lesson
Each
learned.
matchup will include a surprise contest where players can tag out their characters. The bonus points are doubled, and votes for both contests will be cumulative. Let's start things off with our first two fighters. One of them will be the champion of dubstep.
Oh no.
They're twins. Which is the better twin?
This is what happens when an immovable object meets an unstoppable force.
I mean,
it's
kinda,
not
yeah.
over yet. Here's the next title up for grabs. The champion of never getting past the first date. Will the trainers keep their characters or swap out? It's anyone's fight. The art of war. A tag team for the ages. Two new fighters enter the ring. You will decide who is the champion of Gloop. Get out the popcorn. This is a good battle. It's a scrawl brawl. We'll declare a winner after this next match. The champion of scientific studies. The trainers have a decision to make. Get in the car, it's about over.
Scientific studies.
Who needs a teammate? Not this fighter.
I really invested very much, a lot of time for drawing for that one.
Here's our
drawing is
next
great, though.
matchup. Who is the champion of tyrants? Oh, what a huge blow! Can they counter? This next contest could swing things. The champion of jaywalking. Will the players tag out? Let's find out. Here come the reinforcements. Whoa, Nelly!
I want to know why the flying tiger looks like a vampire.
I
was thinking more like that bunny.
The world mentality certainly paid off.
Vampire bunny.
Yeah, the vampire bunny.
It's time for our next bout. You will decide who is the champion of heist.
Oh, yeah. What?
Good number.
my God,
Really
it's
lost a lot of
both
weight.
Leo.
Oh, it's too close to call. It all comes down to this next match. The champion of politicians. What will the trainers do? Let's see. They're going to the bench. Is that all she wrote? I dare you to name a more iconic duo.
Oh my goodness.
Here are the next two fighters.
Auto vote makes voting easy.
The
One
evil
of them
cat
will
genie.
be the champion of wickedness.
I mean, I just
Back
feel like
and
there's some
forth
props
they
to that
go.
image. That is so well done.
Now they'll be battling for this title. A champion of terrible tippers. It's decision time. Sweet mercy.
I like how you're given that option to like do a little dance. It's fun. Gabby, of course.
Stud.
You're really good at this game, man.
Moving on. Who is the champion of fandom? We're witnessing greatness.
That's a tight one.
Here's the next contest. The champion of rooting around in Justin Timberlake's garbage. It's a whole
Here we
new
go.
fight. Oof, what
That's
a
a good
nasty
spot.
uppercut. They're tagging out.
Oh yeah. Different kind of garbage. Now we're talking about digital garbage.
They're slaying in character. Now that there is teamwork, folks. Okay, folks, that was the final match. The judges are tallying the final scores, and we have a winner.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
$35,000.
What a team.
I know. I could donate it to Sanctuary.
Ben, I would just like to thank you for your sacrifice.
And make sure you knew where I stood.
The cool cat and Epic Mouse, that was great. And then
Yeah. Epic Mouse was actually, I started drawing the head and it was a dog, and then I was like, this doesn't look like a dog anymore. So it turned into a mouse.
Not just any mouse. Epic mouse.
Epic.
Yes, Epic Mouse.
I will let you know.
I love I will let you go. That's great.
Evil cat genie.
Cool.
And also the evil cat genie. Do you have like a tablet? How did you draw that?
Yeah. It's not coming through. Yeah.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, I had speakers in so we can hear because my volume is really low on my laptop. That's my son. He is very artistically talented.
That's so
I
cool.
can't draw.
Really good.
Yeah, that was a good genie. The cat genie.
And pay the fire
And say the fire. Yep. Good job.
And I'm very fond of evil cat teeth.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
I also created the wisdom.
So cool.
That's awesome. All right, I'm gonna stop sharing for just a moment so I can get back to our original screen. I will happily show you other games. So if you want to do that one again, we can, just to show you what else is available, because they actually have little trailers for it. But first, my ears. Oh, my ears.
And 84, by the way.
That's what I was gonna say. We're at 84.
We're getting closer.
I'm gonna go take a sneak peek.
Quite the match. Must have been the winner. Must have put his funds into the.
That is so awesome. All right, I'm gonna scoot over to the backer report so I can actually say a hearty thanks. What? Will you look at this? We have Gary. Thank you so much for being our most recent contributor. Mr. Stoyle, thank you so much for chiming in with your own contribution. This is the longest name I've ever seen. Dolly, I'm just gonna say Dolly Hannah. Thank you so much for being one of our contributors, and both you and Mr. Stoyle are so generous. Rosalie, thank you for chiming in with your donation as well, contribution. James Tester, thanks so much. Love that you came in at number 82. Kathy, thank you so much for being one of our contributors. And actually the last few are we have Sabra, who I don't think we've thanked previously, but thank you for adding on to our list. Gabby, I actually have you on a couple of times. Is that for your gaming?
Sabra is my mom, and
Oh,
I put one each for my kids, and
Aw.
then Nick is my husband. So
Is this real?
thanks so much.
Thank you.
I was muted. Thank you. That's awesome. Thank you.
Well, this is amazing, and you guys are awesome, and I'm trying desperately not to get teary. So, with that in mind, 84 backers, we are 89% funded, and that's not even with our
90%.
bonus, right? So for those of you who are listening live, we're here with the Sanctuary the Short Film team, just bringing awareness so that we're in our final countdown for our Kickstarter campaign. If you would like to contribute to our campaign or even just learn more about the campaign, we'd love for you to join us at sanctuaryfilm.net. And in the event that it does not take you directly to the Kickstarter campaign with all of that good information, you can actually just go straight to Kickstarter and actually look up Sanctuary, and it will bring up Sanctuary More Than a Short Film. And you'll see two of our handsome actors on the front cover there. So with that being said, even if you cannot be one of the 16 remaining contributors to get us to 100 today, that's totally fine. We would just love it if you would be willing to share the campaign as well, because our countdown is now at 6 hours. And in 6 hours, we have to get just another 16 contributors. So anything you can do right now to just spread the word would be great. And now that I've said all of that, I wanted to reach back out to my team and be like, hey guys, how you feeling? How you doing?
This is great. I'm happy to be here, although unfortunately I do have to hop off, but I'll see if I can maybe hop back on later, but we'll see. But I've enjoyed this, and I've really enjoyed the support of everybody in the community here, and this has been really fun. I've really enjoyed it. Thank you to everybody.
Well, thank you for
by.
yeah, thanks for being here with us, Ben.
Yeah, of course. Of course. Nice to reminisce. Didn't think I'd be talking
Yeah.
about this today, but
I know it's fun to look back and think that was almost a year ago. Whoa.
year ago for almost for Sanctuary, and then Forever Red was like
Get way further back.
yeah. Alrighty, guys. Well, keep having fun. Keep at it. You're doing great. We're almost there, and I'll be refreshing my sanctuaryfilm.net page all night long. But,
Yay!
See you, Ben.
adios, amigos.
Later. Bye.
Just as a matter of logistics, because our next block 6 is going to be 6 to 8, which I can start. But Garrett, are you going to be available to, if I make you like co-host, can you bring it all the way? Like, I'll leave up my computer, but if you can get us to 8 o'clock, so I have the ability to dinner.
Yes.
Okay.
Sure. I'll play Oblivion during that time.
Okay. So that being said, I mean, this is a come and go event. So for those who are still in the room, do you guys want to do another Jackbox, and we can either go back to Quiplash, we can do more Champed Up, we can see what the other ones are if you wanted to check those out.
I think if I'm going to play Oblivion for the next round, I'm going to go brew some tea.
Okay.
And I'll probably hop back on in a bit, but I'm going to take a little break.
Yeah, the next block, I'll be there for the first hour. So
Okay.
you have at least from now until 7
Bye,
o'clock.
Levi.
Are Are you going to be playing with us now, Levi?
Hey, no, I gotta go. I have a friend popped over, so I'm gonna talk with him for a little bit. Maybe I'll come back on later.
Yay!
Bye.
Yeah, it's been nice having you guys as company.
Yeah.
Hey, and just
See
a
ya.
heads up, the
Oh, yeah.
last 2 hours,
Mhm.
I fully intend for us to do Uno online. I can't remember if it costs something, but regardless, Uno is just one of those great games where it allows for conversation while you're playing. So I'm
Yeah.
just throwing that out there. If you want to join us for the final little countdown.
All right. Sounds like fun.
Rock
All right.
on.
See you guys.
Bye, Levi.
Yeah.
Levi and I actually got our practice in playing Uno in line at Dollywood in Tennessee this past week. So
Aw.
all the lines, he, Jocelyn, and I were playing Uno, waiting to get on rides and stuff. So we're both prepped for Uno.
That's awesome. And also, it's just one of those games where you're absolutely right. I carry it with me everywhere. So if anybody gets bored, we could just break it out and play.
Exactly.
Yep. And then it
All
gets intense and it restarts.
It does. All right, I'm gonna go make some iced tea. I'll be back on in a bit, y'all.
Cool.
And no matter what, in about an hour and 20, because this goes from, oh, sorry, not an hour and 20. In about 20, 25 minutes, we'll stop for the next block. So bio break, everybody will have kind of like a 10-minute whatever to do whatever you need to do. Sorry, I'm also trying to reduce my master volume because this thing is playing in my head. Oh, it's the music. I'm gonna turn down the music and keep everything else kind of up. Yes, let's do that. Okay, let's see how that works. Yes. Okay. Is roll loud, guys. Roll loud. Okay. I guess we shouldn't vote while he's out, but we could at least look at what's available. If you want to see the little, you now know what Quiplash is, since we did that. And Champed Up is the thing we just did. Why are you being weird? All right. All right. Let's see what the Devils and the Details is all about. No, I don't want to choose it. Oh, mother. I just want to see the trailer. Gosh.
Guess we're playing the Devils.
I mean, I can just go back. It'll just take me to the main menu. Everything. This looks literally like something out of The Simpsons. Okay, I'm just gonna go back so we can see the trailer. All right.
I think it's just a bunch of mini games.
Say again?
Said it looks like it's a bunch of mini games.
It says you're a family of devils who've moved to an average suburb. Can you survive the daily torture of human life? Oh no, Garrett. Oh, he probably went to finish his tea. It looks adorable. But also, I'm not sure I want to play a game talking about the pains of real life. All right. Talking points. Oh, stop it. Says, give a speech about pictures you haven't seen before. It doesn't matter if it makes sense. In fact, it's more fun if it doesn't.
How does that differ from most presentations?
Agreed. Or at least I agree to the presentations. A pop culture guessing game where nothing sounds quite right. It's a good fun time experience. All right, this one I feel like needs context. It is inside the person. Talk about coiled. Oh, DNA. Okay. Oh, I see. You get different clues to kind of whittle down That could be fun. I tell you what. We have a chat box. Vote here. Tell me which one. Tell me which one you want to play.
Choose our fate.
Choose our fate.
Yeah, it's true. The audience should decide what we have to do.
That's true. I was really saying it to you, the players, but that also the biggest issue I have is I can't monitor the lives. Like I can see how many people are there.
I mean, anything was fine for me.
Whoa. All right, I have to post the thing to Instagram. My apologies. We're wrapping up block 5 of our online gaming telethon at 6 p.m. But we'll be back at 6:10 for another round. Why more gaming? Need to reach 100 contributors before 12 midnight PST tonight. Woot! To contribute, go to thank you to all who have helped us reach. What are we at now?
84?
84.
I think that's right.
Yes, we are currently at 84. Sanctuary film, bless you, .net. If you're having trouble with the link, you can also go to kickstarter.com and search for Sanctuary. Look for the campaign that says, quote, Sanctuary, colon, more than a short film, unquote. More Jackbox now. Adding all the tags as we do. Uh-huh. I'm losing track. I'm like, who's in our team again? I don't remember. All the people. You know what? I keep forgetting we have new people on our team. So, and Gabby, you've done such a great job for us today, but I'm still going to tag you so that you are accounted for because you were there when I recorded it and you are part of our team. I've completely forgot this whole time. I've been inviting Sanctuary, the account, as the collaborator and still not accepted it, so. All right, let me switch over and make sure that I get that right quick. Yep, uh-huh. Good stuff. And do the thing with the stuff. Oof, look at all these requests. Review and accept. My apologies. Review and accept. Oof. Okay. Stop. Okay. 1, 2. View and review and accept. Ooh. Okay. Almost done. Review and accept. Thanks for hanging in there, guys. I don't know if you know this, but when you start a Kickstarter campaign, thanks, person with a not name. Most messages you get as a campaign when you start Kickstarter are all about let us help you get more people. No. But this one actually says, I wanted to take a moment to commend you on the incredible Kickstarter campaign you've created. Your innovative idea and dedication truly stand out. Your campaign not only caught my attention, but also sparked my enthusiasm. Clearly crafted, but you know what? Also not asking for anything, so I appreciate that.
Take it. You earned it.
And now there's a person named Mary who's also trying to hit me up about the thing. And you know what comes up? No posts. I was like, yeah, that's enough for me to just go no. All right, there's one last thing I would like to do, and it's just grab a little screenshot of the thing right now so I can share with Instagram people verbally and visually. Wow, this is so amazing. And really, the reason we're at 84 backers right now is because of those little contributions. They really do. It's a huge, huge help. So thank you. Thank you for helping us get there. All right, I'm going to take a screenshot so people can see. We are now officially at 84 backers. Can't believe we only need 16 left. When we started today, we needed 40.
Yeah. 16 $1 contributions.
Right? Yeah. 16, literally $16 and 16 people is all it would take. Save to photos. And sometimes, guys, for for anybody going, where's the gaming? We'll get there, I promise. Sometimes this is just what happens in a campaign where you're just like, hold on, I gotta text some people, or I gotta message some people, or I gotta call some people, and you just make it happen. And I think what happens sometimes is also you feel bad or guilty or whatever for bothering people, but the truth is they're just not focused on the same things that you're focused on. So if you've asked them once before 2 weeks ago, this is a 4-week campaign, you're totally at liberty to contact them again going, hey, just a friendly reminder, if you are in fact able to contribute, that would be great, and if not, no big deal, like we appreciate you anyway. So those little reminders, as much as it makes you feel like you're pestering them, it's on you to pester them, because if you don't, they may never remember, and it's timely, right? There's only one chance to do this. Select more photos, please. Yes, there is a recent one that says 84. All right. All right, so we're at 6 hours left to rope. Nope. Reach our goal of 16 more backers. All right, so be sure to visit. To contribute. And of course, if you want to watch if you'd like to watch or participate, no. To watch, you just need to go to YouTube Live. Our current online gaming telethon, go to YouTube and search for Owl Echo Entertainment. We'll be here all night. Whew. All right. All the tagging.
I'm tagging nightmares tonight.
Of? What kind of nightmares?
Tagging nightmares. You're just gonna wake up to the cold sweat. With a tag.
I think when I go on break, I think when I have a moment, I'll also do another post. Just thanking as many people as I can by name, just because I haven't had a chance to do that since I've been running the live. You know what? I'm also gonna do the Movie Making podcast since we were recently on there. Seriously, I've lost track. I don't even know who I'm tagging anymore. Go. You're right. It's such a nightmare. I just. The written copy isn't so bad because all you have to do is just copy and paste if you planned it, which of course I haven't. Aw. You request, you accept. Link, 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 link. www. Sanctuary film.net. Just 16. All right. Kickstarter. Nope. Is anybody tired of the music yet?
It's actually pretty catchy.
It is pretty catchy. I don't lie. Okay. All right, let's get one last in. I'm so sorry. I just needed to do all of that before we started up. Have we voted yet?
Quiplash. It's an easy end.
It is an easy end. Ah! All right, Quiplash it is. I like that you can make your own, but it's just at some point we'll figure out the featured content. I feel like the original play is still a good way to go. All right, bring up your screens. You know, the other reason this is such a joy is because the instinct to like refresh your thing, the Kickstarter, like every 3 seconds is like assuaged by the idea that like I can go to another tab right now, which is so nice. It's so nice. And I think Mrs. Doyle had said that she is going to be she's going to opt out for a while. So I think it's just the 4 of us, yeah?
So,
sweet. All right, Gabby, lead us off. There's a button on your phone that says everybody's in.
And now, Quiplash 3, the picnic episode. I'm Schmitty, and I'll be providing humor, support, and vital instructions someone will probably talk over. Oh yeah, hey, if you're not playing, you can still get in the audience and vote. Put in the room code to join. Round 1 is on. You're going to see 2 prompts on your device. Answer each one with a brilliant response. Soon you'll go up against another player's answers while everyone else votes for their favorite. Points are scored based on the percentage of people who choose your response. Let's quip.
Oh man, we're getting faster
Finally,
at
let's see
this.
some action.
He's rocking it.
And the first prompt is got blank. Have at 'em.
Because that would have been my first thought too. Got milk, right? Because it's the traditional one.
Okay, what's next? What the Beach Boys called themselves before they ever saw the ocean. And now, pick your favorite.
Tough call.
Wow.
And next, it isn't called sex in honest relationships. It's called making. All right, vote for the one you like best.
Too obvious. Yeah. Awesome.
Next, we have something that should never be described as juicy.
Oh no. Ah! Oh no.
Now it gets real. Pick your favorite.
Oh, Gabby, I can see you dying.
Good start.
Gabby, that was great.
That's a wrap
Riffing off
on
of our
round
previous
one. Let's see those scores.
grandma answers. Yeah. That's great.
Oh, look at that. Tie game.
So if round one was an appetizer, round two is a substantial meal. Double the points, double the indigestion.
No indigestion. Not today, please. No heartache.
Not good.
Don't let me down.
Some part of the art has to be
And
just
here's
going
your
absurd,
first
you know?
prompt. In the Renaissance, Bob Ross's nickname would have been punching your vote. Moving right
I mean,
along.
viable answers, both of them.
The last thing an art museum security guard wants to find at night. Here's the fun part. Pick your favorite quip.
I was going to say, great movie reference.
Sure about
Let's
that.
keep it going. Oddly enough, the winning project of the World Science Fair is blank. And now it's time to vote for your favorite.
Still
Oh, man.
Let's see the next one. Valhalla is heaven for warriors. Value City is heaven for blank.
Oh.
Okay, everybody, pick your
I
favorite
won't take
quip.
any offense to that.
Vested.
Round 2 is through. Let's see how things shook out.
Hey now, Christian in a very close second.
Prepare yourself for Quiplash. One last
Ready.
chance to strut your stuff. On your device, you'll see a prompt that requires 3 separate responses. Easy stuff.
Thanks for keeping it PG-13, guys. Really appreciate it.
Time's running out. Let's see those thrips. Bad news, they now take away your cool card if you like blank, blank, or blank. Time to pick the one you like best.
But everybody likes Taco Tuesdays.
It's bad news.
I happen to like the prequels.
3 Zoom backgrounds
Exactly.
nobody's asking for.
Pre-zoom background stuff.
Decisions. Choose your favorite.
Seriously, we're harping on the grandma today. Holy cow.
Rough day for grandmas.
Cool. Oh, look at that.
I guess this is really
All right.
happening. Let's
Drum
see
roll,
the
please.
final score.
Oh,
Paul
what?
just pulled out ahead.
Who knew?
That's hilarious.
Paul is just too good for this.
I think they score this like whose line is it anyway?
Yeah. Totes. Also, as it happens, speaking of songs, what were we just... Oh, backgrounds. So one of our perks happens to be we have original photos from the set. And so we had a behind-the-scenes photographer and videographer, and he did amazing work. And some of those was just like, he's out in this amazing location, was just taking pictures. And, you know, we paid him, so we have the rights to it. So I was like, y'all want some backgrounds? Like, have some really great, unique shots that you can't get anywhere else. So for those of you who contributed $50 or more, you'll be getting those soon. Yeah, fun stuff. Anyway, I just thought I'd Shameless plug. Shameless plug. Gabby, I just feel the wind on your face, and all I can think is like, that must feel lovely. You've just got all the fan action going right now. All right, y'all. Congratulations, Paul.
85, by the way. 85.
I'm sorry?
85.
85. Yes. All right, guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to wrap up this block. We are now at the end of block 5. We're going to move on to block 6, starting at 6:10. That just means y'all have a moment to do a little bio break. So bathroom, water, grab your favorite snack, make dinner reservations if you need to. Gabby, are you coming back? Paul, Christian?
I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna go get some food, and I'll be checking in you guys later.
Okay.
Does Garrett have the next section?
Yeah, he has the links to all of them, which, Gabby, I think I sent you the links now for all of them as well.
Okay. Is he clear in the next section, though? I mean, is the next hour of Garrett on Oblivion?
Yeah, I mean, if I basically told him I'll be here at least for the first hour to get him started, but it honestly, it just depends on who's here. If other people are here, then you guys can play this game. If he's gonna play by himself, he can. I'll let him do that too.
I think we'll run Oblivion and go looking for Wes Johnson voice characters.
Yes, I love it. All right, well then we're gonna switch over. Y'all have a lovely break, and I will see you shortly.
Hey guys.
Later.